And yes, that's who I thought it was. The Brattleboro Police Cruiser, Police Chief Norma Hardy, and Fire Department Chief Leonard Howard, both walking in back of the cruiser. That would be one of the other officers. Immediately behind them, the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks, Brattleboro Lodge 1499. And here we are with the gigantic flag that the Brattleboro Elks Lodge 1499 is carrying. It takes 30 members to carry that flag. It's a 20 by 40 foot flag. And you should take your hat off if you are in front of that. The proper respect that you would to a flag as it goes by. Very good. The Elks also have a regular Flag Day ceremony where they dispose of used flags, and they have a flag disposal box in front of their lodge on Putney Road. So here is a bloom truck. Not sure what a bloom truck is. I think it's a water truck, but that's just me. Oh, it's flowers. Okay. So now we know what a bloom truck is. Behind them, ladies and gentlemen, the Brattleboro American Legion Band. Let's listen. Again, the Brattleboro American Legion Band, and following them is a service truck for them, and the Brattleboro Fire Department Fire Rescue Unit, followed by two Brattleboro Fire Department trucks, both, I believe that's engine number 2, and the department ladder. And as well, along with that ladder truck, a Golden Cross ambulance. You may have heard over the past year that Brattleboro ended its roughly 60-year association with Rescue Inc. for emergency medical service. They currently have Golden Cross on staff, along with members of their own department, while they try to figure out what the future is going to be, and select board members have promised a decision on that matter by sometime in September. Golden Cross, of course, based out of Claremont, New Hampshire, and a department truck or two currently located in the Brattleboro fire stations. They're followed by the Brattleboro Recreation and Parks Department, with a number of small children who've decorated their bikes for the day. Rec Department Director Carol Lalott is hanging out there along with the group of children. And this would be a Dave Manning paving truck with the Brattleboro Small Fry All-Star team. Small Fry are scheduled to have their All-Star game beginning at 2:30 at Memorial Park, but that, of course, will be dependent upon the weather. Good to see all of you. The run sheet we have and the actual running of the parade is a little bit different today, so we may need to do a little bit of shuffling. Brattleboro Public Works Department has a trailer being pulled, a number of department members and, of course, small children giving out candy. Vermont State Veterans of Foreign Wars, Post 1034, and their state commander, Richard Campbell, along with the Post 1034 Auxiliary. Their post home located on Black Mountain Road in Brattleboro. Both they and the American Legion do a public lunch Monday through Friday. I don't believe they're doing that today because of the holiday. There's the Vietnam Veterans group. Leonard Derby is the fellow driving the truck. And also veterans on their bikes. And members of the VFW in their gigantic vehicle. And following them, the Brattleboro Union High School Band. Let's listen. Followed by the Field Fork group. And Brattleboro Brooks Memorial Library, Friends of the Library, Boy Scout Troop 447. And Pack 447 and Troop 405. The Brattleboro Baton Twirlers, both young and old. Always a fun act to see. The younger ones first, and then they'll be followed up by the more senior of their group. And the folks from Costello, Valenti, and Gentry in the middle of everything. They're all looking well. Oh yes. And here's one of the grand old men of Brattleboro, Tom Costello, former state rep, longtime attorney. You can see him in the green hat. Of course, even though it's a holiday, he's got his tie on. Good for you, Tom. How are you? And the truck from LaRock Construction pulling the Brattleboro Little League All-Stars. Brattleboro has a 10-year-old All-Star team in district tournament action, an 11-year-old All-Star team in state action, and a 12-year-old All-Star team in district tournament action. And yes, I am doing this live. It's good to see you, Ann.
Good to see you, Tim. How are you?
Good, good.
Good, good.
You see, I just can't retire.
You can't retire.
Yes.
I know, I understand.
Yes. And you're looking well.
Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
So once again, I am here with the Citizens Awareness Network.
And that's coming up here in a bit, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you for all of your work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Basically, we just think the idea of having responsible handling of nuclear waste is a really good idea.
Agreed.
That's what we're about.
All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate that a lot. And I see your cask is on the way.
The cask is on the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Well.
If you want more information, here it is.
Here, I'll take some. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Have a great and safe day.
You too.
All right. You just never know who you're going to see in a parade. And see, the Brattleboro Ski Hill is our next group before the Citizens Awareness Network will focus back on things. The Brattleboro Ski Hill run an all-volunteer effort at Living Memorial Park during the summer months, and they do make snow. So you're able to ski, I think, for $5 or something when they're open. 100% volunteer. And of course, they have their own snow gun on top of the flatbed. Which would figure. Good. Good to see all of you. And of course, one of our area radio stations, 104.9 Nash Icon. Good to see them in parade. Oh my, those bubbles just still keep coming on, don't they? And the cask put together by the Citizens Awareness Network. Now, several vehicles from the Brattleboro Public Works Department that all keep us safe. Grader, backhoe, dump truck, pickup, and sidewalk plow. Of course, Brattleboro not only does the streets, they also have a utilities division which handles both the water plant and the wastewater plant. Water plant at Pleasant Valley Road, wastewater plant down on Vernon Road. They spent all day getting those trucks clean before this parade. There you go, that's the sidewalk plow for you. I believe those are members of the Guilford Fire Department. All the area fire departments usually try to get their trucks in this parade. There it is, Guilford. Part of a great mutual aid system of area fire departments that does a lot when there's a major event. No one department could have enough to cover everything. So it's good to see that everybody helps and cooperates with one another. Along with Guilford, there's Putney, the Putney Fire Department. Following them with a marching unit and at least one truck is the West Gummerston Fire Department. There you have it. Chief Rick Luman, very, very visible in the white hat. And you'll notice they're all in step too. West Dummerston with a truck. This would be the Whitingham Fire Department. Always good to see them as well. Followed by the Chesterfield Fire Department. And a group of activists supporting democracy and civil rights for all coming up next into our viewing screen. Some of the groups in March for Democracy, including a standard banjo, as opposed to an automatic banjo. The Local Action Corps. Followed by members of the Windham County Democrats. Let's turn this on. Brattleboro Select Board Chair Ian Goodnow.
Yes.
Let me just start on my recorders and say good morning. Thank you for this opportunity. Can you gauge the mood here in Brattleboro?
The mood is really patriotic, excited. The community's all come out despite kind of overcast weather. But you know, it's just a beautiful day for Brattleboro to go forth and celebrate the 4th of July.
Now, what can you tell them about their town fathers, their select board, doing what it can to make this place a continued better place?
I don't want to use fathers, you know.
Fathers and mothers.
Yeah, the leaders of the town. You know, we're constantly working to try to better this community because we love it. And, you know, there are a lot of different opinions about how to do that, but I think everyone has the best intentions and there's a lot of work to be done. And I continue to love to serve this town and to serve in the capacity as a select board member and currently as the chair.
Well, thank you for your service, Ian.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate the opportunity.
You're welcome. Again, Brattleboro Select Board Chair Ian Goodnow. Glad to have him come through. Assistant Town Manager Patrick Moreland, members of the Select Board, and of course that's Alfred Hughes in his ensemble, which means that is the end of this year's parade. Thank you very, very much for being a part of Brattleboro's 2023 4th of July Parade. Please let us know what you think about this event. It's going to be on BCTV fairly shortly. Brian Goodnow has been our videographer. I'm Tim Johnson. Thank you for letting us into your homes and have a happy 4th of July.